Aki here. This episode contains themes of child death. Viewer discretion is advised, and please take care of yourselves. Thank you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 10 of Goblins and Gays. No one will hear what came before. I am Aubrey. I am your GM for the game. I'm pronouns she, her. I'll be playing everybody, so we are a little bit, we're Trula-less tonight because it is her birthday, and she is off doing fun things. So, if you didn't see our post when it actually happens, just wish her a happy belated birthday anyways. Because this comes out, 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
Nope.
Just do it. But yes, I will turn it over to my players to introduce themselves, answer our RP question, which is, it's buried. Who in the party would your characters trust the most with their life? That fun, very hard question. So yeah, let's start with you.
I hate you. Hi, I'm Aki. I go by she, her, and I play Estrella of Soli, also she, her, a young half-elven bard runaway, taking a detour from being fucking cursed, and is now a princess hunter who is also now a princess. And to answer this fucking question, oh my god. Okay, it's a very difficult time for her right now, where she's not exactly sure what is trustworthy and what isn't, mostly because you don't just drop on someone that you're kind of related to, like, the ultimate bad that you were raised to believe is the ultimate bad, and that is the one thing the world agrees on. So I don't know. I don't fucking know. Maybe you know what? Maybe Dumisa solely because it if anything, she's big, so
Valid.
she's the
Valid.
target. Not her. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I don't know. She was pretty ride or die about the dragon thing.
He will crush your problems.
Crash. Yes. So, Ferris, why don't you?
Hello, I am Ferris, the she, her pronouns. I, Tanisa, the half hobgoblin barbarian, who uses she, her pronouns and is the least problematic person in the group right now, except for Groon. Maybe. That's questionable. But the person that she would trust the most to, I can't remember what the phrasing was, but whatever, to keep her alive or whatever, it's probably Marrow.
Aw.
We buds.
Hey.
She's not saying so, but we're buds. You have moved up to comrade in arms.
Ooh, that's so fucking high.
Not
It
friends
is
yet.
high. It's real high.
Still won't call you a friend, but
One day.
and we all cry when it happens.
In character and out.
And in and out of character. Sparlock?
Hello, I'm Sparlock. I use he, him pronouns and play Groon, who uses she, her pronouns. I think the person in the party she would trust the most with her life. I think I'll have to steal Estrella's answer of Dumisa because, well, she's the piggyback buddy. So of course Scroon trusts her, even if it's not necessarily the wisest decision considering Dumisa's history.
I am like a solid hard eyes, right?
And I guess we shall round this off with Ultimate Serena Sim.
Hi, I'm Ultimate Serena Sip. You can call me Tick. I use any pronouns, and I am playing Marrow, a monk born and raised in the underworld who is getting slowly traumatized by what Aubrey's doing. They also use they, them pronouns. And the answer to this question, this is kind of a cop-out, but everyone for different reasons, depending on the scenario. Like, if you asked who you trust with your life healing you in battle and keeping you safe, Groon. Who do you trust to give you commands in the battlefield? Dumisa. Who do you trust for, like, almost any other catch case, honestly? Estrella. Like, it depends on the scenario in which their life is being handled, but they trust
Not
basically
Ileana?
all- No, not Ileana.
At the moment, none of us seem to trust Liliana with our lives.
Yikes.
No. She
Yeah, but
wasn't here to defend herself.
Trula answered the question first, remember?
And if anybody is wondering what Ileana's answer for this question is, we got it earlier to us in our server. It is Eric and Estrella, who Ileana trusts.
I
Yeah,
really
well-
did just say everyone but Ileana, and I feel a little bad, but it's also
Well,
Yeah.
you know,
Mhm.
she was a little complicit in many things.
Many things, but has stuck by you all through it all.
I'm
Yeah.
sure we'll work this out like we worked everything else out.
Yep.
with violence.
Violence.
Exactly. Silence and not acceptance.
So yeah, I guess answer the fun question of what happened last week.
I'll do it, but I'm gonna do it in the Moo voice.
I can do it. I'll do
Not.
it.
You.
So we woke up. Wait, do you want me to do this in character or out of character? I'm gonna do it out of
In
character. I'm gonna do out of character on the grounds if I don't want to spend the entire thing simping. So out of character. We entered a city that was very, very weird. It's called Pleasantville. Very sus, as you guys can all tell. We woke up, we're like, oh god, the city swallowed us. Like we didn't move, the city moved. And all of us were like, we don't like this. As we kind of explored the city, we realized that everyone was kind of, I guess, not robots, but robotic. Like, you know, The Sims? Yeah, The Sims, baby. Everyone was just a sim. And we met this one guy who was Forrest Hunk, and he was like, hey, I'm stuck. Can you guys help me? And we were like, yeah, sure, join a group for a little bit. Q Estrella being literally the best wingman in the world during this as well, I should mention. We ended up exploring the city a little bit, as in not that much. We beelined it for the big castle in the center, which we assumed belonged to Sir High Castle, who I affectionately call Sir Longbottom because I keep forgetting his name. So for the remainder of this, you'll be referred to as Sir Longbottom. So we went into Sir Longbottom's castle, and he was like, oh my gosh, we got guests? Gasp, we gotta lay out the fine cutlery with this other lady who was very unamused and was like, please get me out of here, like a bad date gone wrong, but you can't leave. Estrella was like, do you want out? And she was like, please. And Estrella was like, bet. So went to the castle. We all went to this nice dinner table where Estrella immediately decided, let's assault people with soup. As in we had a plan going into it, don't worry. But we did also assault people with soup. Turns out this guy had basically stolen a crystal from Cresset along with a powerful spell to create his own city because he had an inferiority complex and wanted to be a king. So we beat him up, as we do. Apparently he was really strong, but we kind of just blew through him on the first 2 turns. So he didn't get to use any magic, and I feel a little bad about that, but also it's just how it be sometimes. So we absolutely destroyed him, and the lady he was holding is an ex-date / queen was like, damn, that was easy. We destroyed the crystal that was causing the spell. He didn't even have any good books in his fake library. All the fake city kind of went away. He was kind of an asshole. And I think we kind of just, I forget what we did with him. I think we kind of just left him with the Forest Hunk. And she's like, this is your problem now, I guess.
You and the Forest Hunk went off to have some fun.
Yeah,
and
no,
then
we
the-
fucked.
Yeah, you
but,
got absolutely railed. And the Forest Hunk was the one who was like, yeah, how about this? I will take care of him so you guys don't have to worry about it. You guys seem like you're really busy. By the way, you want to get fucked as a bear? And Meryl was like, yeah, all the time. And then they...
Yep.
I was thinking about the
was-
voting part, but yeah, that also happened.
It was a time. We brought an energy and Jake matched it 100%. It was great.
Deep breath, Kip. Leave Meryl's a furry now. Anyways.
They weren't already?
Bro,
Yeah.
their ears,
Yeah.
and the rest of them screams the sweet release.
Hot topic furry, here we are.
So yes, after leaving Pleasantville, Vardock said that he would take the woman, help her back towards Amity, where she could probably get a horse or a carriage or something back to Celsi, or maybe Evane. Who knows? She was heading the opposite direction. So you all have headed off, continuing your journey towards Egret. There'll be about a week before you hit the next city. The map says it's a small village named Ketumus. I will put that in chat. And I believe people had things they wanted to do in the meantime before you hit the city, because you've got about a week of travel. So if there are conversations to be had or books, erotic or not, to be read, now is the time.
I have stuff, but I don't want to go first.
If I go first, it has to imply that night happens.
Yeah, I mean, this is
Um,
going to be pretty freeform.
Okay, if it's freeform, then that's
Freeform,
fine.
or
So
we'll pick up when we actually pick up. It'll be you guys entering.
okay. So if it's freeform, then at some point
Mhm.
it'll most likely be in the night, so that way I can most likely get this message immediately. I will be casting Dream Message.
Mhm.
I'll first do my dad.
Which one?
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, but no?
I'll do it to the gnome dad, so real good dad,
Oh.
kind of cursed dad,
Mhm.
who might look like Pedro Pascal, and and
No.
I might do this around my watch, I
Mhm.
guess, or something like that. So that way, you guys don't have to hear me talk about how much I love my dad or something like that, because I mean, you hear that all the time. So I can. So the spell, how it works is I can like target the person's. I can target the person as long as I know them, and what I
Target
tell them
acquired.
is roughly, it can be about 150 words,
Mhm.
and they will receive the message instantly if they're asleep. If not, it's the next time they sleep. And as soon as they receive it, I know that I will know if the message was sent or like that.
Can they respond or?
It does not say that they can respond. I mean, but they'll know, right?
Yeah, no,
So
I don't think they can because that's sending. So
yeah,
it's just
yeah,
like you need to send somebody a very important message, and they don't really need to be able to respond. It's like emergency orders or something. But yes,
yeah.
yes. What do you send your gnome dad?
Do I have to RP it, or can I just like summarize?
Yeah,
Like,
you can
do
summarize it.
I'm like it's 150 fucking words. I didn't realize that was the limit. So
Yeah.
I'm obviously gonna send more.
Yeah, just whatever. Like, what do you want to?
Okay, cool. One where I am at, or specifically where I'm going. So like I'm headed towards Ecriset with my friends. Uh, Obviously I love them very much.
Mhm.
I'm so fucking sorry for just like leaving and then not being able to contact him. That's another thing I want to specify. And I probably have enough for this.
Mhm.
Hey, I found hey, so it turns out my biological family exists. I might be related to a god, and I'm definitely for real a princess. This shit's weird. I'm probably gonna meet my actual brother. I like stopped breathing and then I forgot how to breathe. I will probably meet my actual brother soon, and yeah, that will probably be all of it. 1 second, I think somebody's entering my room. Hi, mom. Yes, I did. I was downstairs with you while you watched Elvis. Okay, well, bye. Love you. She was watching an Elvis documentary specifically on how he died.
Not for Elvis. Fun.
Yes,
So all lies, right? Because isn't he currently living on the moon?
yes, of course, he's on the
Yeah,
moon.
of course.
Yes.
But yeah, that's what
Mm.
what I said.
Yep. So, mhm.
I got something as well, and I swear I'm not stealing from Estrella today. This is the second time this has happened. So first, Groon is going to attempt to use the sending stone
Mm.
to send a message to Heavy again, asking for advice, which will, I assume, no response once again.
Yep. There's no response. You get the feeling that it has been sent, and that it might have been received, but that's about it.
All right, and along the way, whenever people will allow her, she's going to try out these cool new fireballs that she's able to do without the flower. And
Forest though.
We find a
Like,
lake.
Yeah,
You
it's
find a
you
lake.
find a lake.
Okay,
You find
okay.
like a lake, a decently sized lake where you can just cast it in the middle, and you're like, fried fish.
and last but not least, I don't know how effective this is going to be, but she's
Mhm.
going to use Dream Message as well,
Nice.
to send a message to a certain paladin named Alexi. And attempt, I think she's going to dress up like the ghost of Christmas past and send him a message about how he needs to repent from his evil ways, or he will burn in the fires of Vasealed.
I fucking love Groot
Yeah.
so fucking
Best
much.
use of that spell.
Yeah. Does the stream message say? Does it tell you if like it can't be delivered or something like that?
If it's instantly delivered if they're asleep. If
Mm.
it's not, if they're not asleep, they receive it the next time they sleep, and you know as soon as the message was sent.
So I will say that you never get the message has been received feeling.
Yeah, I hope that bitch is dead. Side note, I did also want to set out another point at another period of time. I would
Mhm.
also like to send another dream message because we haven't updated Heron at all. So I'm gonna do that.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
I was just gonna
But
say about a day, like a few hours before you get ready to send this message, you just sort of you get a feeling, and you just hear this is working, and you hear Winston's voice, and he just goes, so some strange, well, some people from Vlagos showed up, and yes, they're very concerned because you have not contacted him.
wait, was that to me?
Yes, that was to you.
Oh, well, let's just say I was drinking something, maybe some
Yep.
soup, and then I spit it out, like a full spit take, and then I just go, oh, oh shit,
What?
thank you, I will get back to them on that, and look to the rest of you and be like, oh, so Vlago sent people to Winston because we haven't reported. Don't worry, I got this.
Right, we're
Yes.
I don't know what you thought we were going to do it with.
I mean, could have left a message or anything, but you have had the sending stone for over 3 weeks at this.
Okay,
He
well,
doesn't know that.
yeah, he doesn't fucking know
He
that.
doesn't know that. We got that from Winston. We were on a boat for a whole month.
Okay, actually, do we
Come here,
have
you can chill.
do we have the stone right now? Like, is the stone not used at all or something?
Yeah, I'll say.
Okay, cool. Then I'm just going to take the stone. I will think about the prince, which is not that hard, and think. Okay, hey. That was such a dumb. Oh my god, what came out? We're still looking for the princess. She's a princess now. Talon's a narc. Don't trust him. I'm headed to
No.
bye, bitch.
Why?
Bye, bitch.
Yeah, bye, bitch. That's it.
Did you say this out loud?
Yes, you guys can hear me say this. I'm sending it to Heron.
Maybe
Sure.
start,
Sending stone.
Meryl will start laughing a little bit. It's like, you a bitch.
I don't care. I don't care anymore. There's so many things going on. I don't care.
A few
Hold on
minutes.
site when we go back.
A few minutes later, you get a message just saying like, fascinating. This is a interesting turn of events. Well, as it happens, I will also be in Ecreset for the festival. We'll see you
Oh my
there.
god.
Oh no.
Just very quick
You
question.
see my entire face just look tired. I'm gonna assume Astrea's skincare routine is so fucking great. Y'all haven't noticed how tired she is until now. And then she's gonna look at Dumisa and then look at the rest of you and be like, so he's going to Ecreset for the
Oh.
Quick question, out of curiosity.
Mhm.
This is Astrea.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if this was to me or not.
No.
Me neither.
Why do you trust him? You gave him a lot of information.
Because we kind of said we would.
No, not about Serena. I mean, the town heads up is great and all, but also the Ecreset thing. But also, he could be collaborating with Talon. We have no idea.
Yeah, that's true. He could be. But I mean, that part was just us telling him where the fuck we're going next, okay? I do not want them shaking our skeleton. Because if he's coming this way and your fucking friends are on the other side over there doing that, well, they're already. So it's a lot. It's a lot. And I mean, what if he wasn't working with with Talon? Then we gave him a heads up, sort of. I don't know.
No, yeah, there's just a a solid combination of all of those things at once. I don't know.
Well, valid. But also, I don't know. It just feels like why not? He asked for information. Is he going to fucking complain about how much information he gets?
Yeah,
Well, then that's why I ended with bye bitch. And he never he did not he didn't say anything about me calling him a bitch. So I mean, who knows? Pretty sure he had like
he did or you did.
fairly certain he had like 2 more words left. I was like counting or something like that. He could have been like you ho.
I have nothing I can say to that.
It's true.
Oh, I didn't know Vlagos was run by a coward, so I mean
I'm gonna walk away for a moment. Nope, she's not gonna face that.
Did the hoe really get you?
Yes.
Did Doomy laugh?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know why you're asking me.
There, I did it. I did it. See, look. Holy fuck, I am a god.
Mhm. So is there anything else in a couple of
Yeah.
weeks, a week or so? Yeah, go for
I
it.
got stuff to do. I do want to spend plenty of time working on my whole plethora of hobbies.
Yep.
I would like to spend probably do something different every night just to get the variety in there. And also at some point I want to go talk to Estrella and Mero, but not at the same time.
Yeah, go for it.
Think Estrella first. We're on a roll already. Why not? I don't know. It'd probably be like a during the watch night. Wait, during a watch. I don't know. I don't know what the words I'm trying to put out are. It does not bode well for the thing. That's okay. A time when we are alone is what I'm trying
I
to.
think you're alone now.
Careless Whisper starts playing in the background.
Yeah. And we'll like either stay up with her on watch or just like mosey over while one of us are on watch. And it's kind of I'm out of hobbies to give her. I'll give her the bird watching book.
Oh my god,
See so much use.
is this the book about tits?
Also, there's like a blue-breasted like booby are in there. They're not local here, but one day we're gonna find a blue-breasted booby, and it's gonna be a bird.
You said booby.
Not a tit. But there's some nighttime birds in there. We see a bird at night. It's our favorite crow. The one that's usually have mixing with
Uh-huh.
you
Yeah.
probably more than anyone.
Yeah. Is this going somewhere?
Yeah. Wanted to see if it's still okay.
Like, yeah. Oh, that that didn't come out. That's a fail.
A very, very convincing. Yeah, I'm so convinced.
Okay, what? Well,
I just most people don't have your great change your world than you thought you knew. I mean, I grew hair until my dead sister's name. So like, I guess if you weren't quite as okay, you want everyone else to think you are. That's okay.
well, normally, normally, like this happens often. I would be okay with. I'm not like not okay with talking about feelings, but currently we are kind of not in the appropriate company for us talking about feelings. Or at least feelings like this that might involve other people's parents. Who apparently have good parents.
Sure hope
You hear
so.
sleeping noises in the background.
Aggressive snoring.
Boring. I don't know. Do you believe any of that?
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't come from a source I have to trust, but then again, I think the thing about not to lie, unless you mean the others, which I also don't have any reason to trust, but I don't know. Fond of the gods to be, it feels.
Well, yeah. I don't know. It's a lot. It it's a little weird though. It's a little too coincidental for me. Also, it's a lot to. I mean, just that we all kind of lined up like this. You know, that we specifically are traveling together. And also the fact that that one of our dads fucked at least half the people related to us like in the party. There's some sort of relationship. It is so fucking weird. And
Yeah, that one is.
it's way too close for comfort. And then
I
you
mean,
know my
he-
brother. That is weird.
Well, Talon is Kratos was his son. I adopted into high up the chain. We ran into six. We're gonna become friends with some. Not a bad pick.
Well, yeah, no, I mean that, but I mean like, okay, well, you still eventually met me. Uh,
Well,
I don't know, fucking, yeah, Loki.
just I am not on that. See, there's a little bit of hate involved. I don't know, but
Yeah, it would.
like, God kids of gods are gonna just attract all of the weirds.
Yeah, but at least like I know Mara doesn't want to, but like Mara could fuck around and just be like, ha ha ha, and look at my dad. My dad is dead. Like, well, not dead, but like the dead. You know, like the god of dead. Things. And Grun is very like, oh look, Visild, light of Visild. I know Grun that does. I'm not saying Grun is Visild's kid because that would be too much. Okay, but, like you
Never
get.
know.
Silly.
Like goblins.
Yeah, but you get what I mean. Like you can just okay. Like it's if I get outed, does that mean I'm fucked?
Wow. Like to what? Just like a random.
That I don't know. We know a lot of people high up in the chain now.
Oh, maybe. I mean, probably there's of a haha funny jokes than anything else. But, haha.
I mean,
funny joke.
I mean. Yes, I know I have to prove it technically, but like I don't know. Let's stick with the talent thing now. Actually, that is it's very scary. Yeah, I don't know. We don't exactly speak nice things of him. I mean, like I go, ha ha ha, yeah, fuck him, ha. You know, like, but I do that to everybody. You know, like fuck you. But I don't know.
It's a little hard to learn.
I don't even know him though. But we look. I think I hate the fact that
You don't. Not really.
we have like these, and like I'll definitely take off the
Yeah.
mask part, just like show it. Like, we have these. Do you know
That-
what I thought these were for the longest time? You know, like my dad's and stuff we've read, sometimes they do this to kids they don't want. So I just thought, okay, I definitely wasn't wanted then, but I'm wanted now. But no, it might just be a fucking birthmark, which is even worse now that I think about it. I'm going to look like him. I have something that identifies it with him, like besides the elf part, but I don't actually care about that part.
Well, one, my dad never had mine that I know of, sister for that matter, and two, the scars are ends and ends, and
So does Kratos not have these?
hey Aubrey,
Yeah,
Kratos have the scars.
you have to think about it for a second. But yeah, he did.
Oh,
He does.
So you see where your points kind of goes down the drain. Yes.
You are considerably better looking than Kratos, if we're gonna be real frank.
Well, thank fucking fuck.
And if anyone would have picked up on your familiar, it probably. I mean, I guess I did, but not fully.
When?
But just like during the it
Oh, okay.
didn't really hit me, right? Anyway, the point is, I would have been the person out of most people to pick up on it. Heck, Talon saw you in person twice, and he didn't get it. So, that whoever you look like.
I will say around that point, your watch will come to an end. You all will get ready because you will hit the town of Katsumus.
before we do that, can I do something?
Yeah.
Hi, I know Mero is emotionally unavailable right now, but can I try making flower crowns for the group?
Sure.
Aww.
Do I have to roll for it?
Nah, you're good.
Okay.
You don't have to roll.
Okay, I'm going to make everyone flower crowns that are also matching their themes to the best of the ability that I can.
That's freaking adorable.
It's
Hmm.
like they're probably kind of shitty. I'm not gonna lie, but they're going to I guess crown all of you with little flower crowns. Demisa, you might have to lean down a little bit, but
Absolutely.
like Demisa might have like bluish flowers. Estrella will have like pink ones. Groon will have like the brightest red possible because like fire. Eliana probably like the closest to green, which is probably more leaves than anything. You congratulations. You all have fun. You're welcome.
Does
That's
Meryl
all
have
I
a
think
flower
we-
crown?
No, they forgot to.
So
make themselves-
we'll just like put a flower in their hair.
Thank you.
I had to make crowns, but have to match, I guess.
Thank you. I'm like very spiffy with my.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a
I'll
little
die in 2
reluctant.
hours.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little reluctant to put on the crown because of recent crown memorabilia.
Right. Can I?
Nope.
I?
I'll still wear it after a bit because you made it and it's very lovely and I love flower crowns and I'm not gonna let any fucking old man in a green fucking whatever take that from me.
Out of character, I completely fucking forgot about the recent events. Do you want me to change it to a necklace? Because that would probably fit more.
Oh, it's okay. I already have a crown around my neck.
Okay.
No, there's no way you can win this. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna win.
This is a tick stupid moment. My brain shut off and forgot about the Fast 3 episodes of this show while making these. I'm just like, yes, flower crowns are cute, and my brain decided to stop working. Congratulations, you have a flower crown.
So you're all probably wearing these as you approach Katsumas. And as you do, this seems to be a farming town, and you pass many, which you're guessing are farms on the way in, but all of the fields seem barren and dead. And this is the height of growing season. This is still spring leading into summer.
Pardon me, but I thought, like, my look through, like, I thought fields for growing fields to have food growing in them.
The time of year, but maybe they haven't not bloomed, born fruit yet.
Generated fruit.
Yeah.
No, these fields look barren.
You also notice trees and other various seem affected as well. The trees, many of them have the leaves look they're dying or dead. It almost appears as you've walked into like autumn when this should be happening, rather than.
God fucking damn it! Did you give us the one super hyper nature thing and our literal witch is away?
This is
That's unfortunate.
yeah, this just happened to line up.
I hate
already
it
had
here.
this
Can
plan.
I vibe check the trees? Like, can I use my minimal knowledge of plants to see if I can determine what's wrong?
Oh my gosh, you?
Dude, do you want to give me a nature check?
Yeah, I don't think you can help this.
I mean, how would you?
By standing behind them and at least telling them what they're looking at.
Yep, that's a plant.
This is a type of wheat. That is probably a birch tree.
I got a 12.
Everything's dead or dying.
I'm gonna look at Demisa very proudly, tap the tree with my hand, and say, "Yep, it's dead."
Could I
Yeah.
read Aura of the tree?
Yeah, and that just tells you if magic exists, what kind of magic it is.
Yes, and if it's an illusion, but I'm pretty sure there's a solid fucking tree.
It's a tree. But yeah, there's necromancy.
Oh, for the record, because I think I can heighten this third now, right? Because like it auto heightens.
As long as it's got that +1 right next to it.
Then I will be doing I can target like 10 objects. So can I just do a bunch of random things? Like here's a tree, here's a rock, here's the fucking dirt, here's a weed, here's another weed, like just like a bunch, just to see if it's all the same thing.
Necromancy.
And then I turn to the group and be like, oh, it's pretty dead. But like necromancy kind of thing,
Oh, that's the death magic.
Yeah, it is.
Technically, all healing spells are under.
That's
Well, that's just making things less dead.
The necromancy is just control of life and death. It can do both.
currently it's doing the dead part.
Currently, it is doing the dead part.
Technically, Meryl can also control death specifically by punching people.
Yes.
Anyways,
The whole party are necromancers because we kill folks a lot. But
Mhm.
sometimes.
And as this is happening, you're riding your wagon into town, and as you're passing some of the houses on the outskirts of town, you see what looks like doors ripped off their hinges, windows boarded up.
Why?
Are there people?
Why did they board up the windows if they don't have doors?
Not on these houses on the outskirts of town.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
You don't see anybody on the outskirts.
Using my knowledge of raiding towns,
Mhm.
does this look like a town that has been raided? Not necessarily by Blagos, but just in general. Does it look like people have come through and kicked everybody out or something?
Give me a warfare.
Can I help? Because I also have warfare lore.
You could also roll a.
Okay.
I got a 21.
I got 20.
Together, you both pretty much notice the same thing. Same thing with you, Grun. You all notice that, yeah, things are destroyed. There doesn't seem to be any like scorch marks of torches. Doesn't look like anything was burned. But you will notice that all the people are missing. No supplies or anything. You've just come across a lot of rotten and destroyed food and various other sundries.
Could I perceive things? Specifically, if those things are red crystals, please.
Yeah, sure. You roll a perception check.
Shit, I didn't take out any of my dice. 1 second, because we're like, because you got all like 3 of you guys for some reason rolled warfare. For some reason, yeah, fucking warfare. I'm gonna just use the Dumisa dice because I guess shit is starting.
Nice.
Can I look at Demisa and be like, this, like, what the fuck is this?
Look, everyone left.
Yeah, it looks like supplies are here and everything.
You
That's
do find several large bloodstains.
Oh,
So
There
everyone was
is-
killed and dragged away.
There are signs of fights, struggle.
23.
At 23, you see.
this gives me Vlogos vibes just a little bit.
It doesn't, though. I mean,
it-
nothing's on fire. I mean,
there
it's
is-
something.
There is no red crystal. I think we're at least safe with that, but there is definitely a foot.
That's the other thing. Blogos doesn't really. Why use
Does
magic to
Vlog-
kill the crops when you can just burn it down yourself?
Or harvest as
And
much
nothing's
as you can from
stolen.
the crop. And
Right.
then destroy whatever's left. Like,
Yeah.
if they roll into a place that's got crops, they take as much as they
Exactly. No resources. Everything is just either destroyed or still here. Something else.
Can I look around the buildings and stuff? Maybe like, are there any doors that aren't boarded up?
Currently, you're still on the outskirts of town. Do you want to head further into?
I'm down to into town a little bit. As long as we keep a clear escape, we should be fine.
Yeah, just be wary of ambushes. Might be a bandit trap.
I'm already going ahead as Demisa.
Arrow!
I'll be careful.
You'll stick with the group. Get back here.
I'll be quick.
No.
Could you please just stay with the group?
Okay, I'll go back now.
Yes. So you all take your time, and yes, all of these buildings that are on the outskirts definitely seem to all be the same. Is boarded up windows, busted, just things left. It is when you get to sort of where the center of the city is, near the market, near the inn, you see some signs of life. At one point, it seems like there are a few people sort of like huddled around. There's sort of like these smaller makeshift barricades, and people with improvised weapons are all sort of huddled around. And one of them, a dwarven woman, sees all of you and just goes, "Oh, thank God, you're not one of them. We were worried when we saw somebody.
One of who?
One of them.
Them,
Them who? Them what?
the things. They come at night.
What do they look like? Anything red?
No,
crystals?
no. Do you mean? I mean, we can't tell so much. Maybe they're red on the inside. But also one thing you noticed is I'm going to say this now, because you would have noticed it earlier. I forgot to mention it. No scarecrows.
Oh dear. Dear.
Because the scarecrows have come alive.
Ah. that-
Flashback to the Scarabus. Dude,
Troll content that I'm consuming 3 days in a row.
scarecrows don't usually.
No.
Okay, this
And
is.
I'll say you were about an hour away. It is about an hour away from night. It is close to sundown.
Okay, hi one. Could you let us in so that way we could hide?
Yes. Come in. We all barricade ourselves in the inn. There's a rather large storm cellar that we just we're all that's left. You out here, you maybe count 30 people. There might be more inside.
Have you, just a quick question, have you tried setting the scarecrows on fire?
Yeah, we have. And it kills some of them, but they keep coming back. More and more keep coming back every night.
How many did you make?
We did not make that many.
Can scarecrows fuck?
No. This is obviously a magic thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, could you like maybe tell us a little bit more about like when it started happening? Like
yes.
I don't know, a weird man come in.
Yes.
Men do a lot of things.
Let me take you to the inn. And you can meet the mayor. He is working with what remains of all of us to make sure we're all safe at night. And he might know the story better than I do. And she leads you towards the inn, which the very worn and battered sign out front says that is called the Crow and Hammer, and you can't escape them.
3 days.
As you enter, there seem to be people moving around and about. There are a lot of like parents with children trying to keep them, like feed them whatever they have and keep them safe. And then over in a corner, there's a tall half-orc man who looks to probably be maybe his 50s or so. He looks he looks older, but he definitely seems to still be a farmer and keep himself in shape. The dwarf, she points to this like, that's Lennox, the mayor, and he turns around at someone saying his name. Oh, we have travelers.
Yeah, hello. It's nice.
It is nice to meet you too. It has been a while since we've seen anybody, but I can't say that now is a good time, travelers. But come, we don't have much, but if you are in need of food or drink, we have a little to spare.
The offer is greatly appreciated. Thank you. We did want to ask you a little bit more about the scarecrow problem that you have.
He goes, yes. Give me just a second. Make yourselves comfortable. And he turns towards the dwarf, and he goes, Farron, get drinks for myself and these people. If there's any just bread or anything, bring that as well. Tell everybody to start pulling back and hammering boards and barring everything up. They're more likely than not going to return.
Now, I'm not very good at the whole talkie thing, but is there anyone that's injured in the town? I'm really good with medicine.
Oh, yes, there are some people down in the storm cellar who were on watch last night when we were attacked. So they definitely could use some care if you have medical supplies to spare.
So Grun will, turn to the party, be like, come get me when it's time to burn things, and then scurry off and go help out the people that are injured. Did I talk out loud?
Yeah, you did. I was looking over my notes.
I'll give you like a thumbs up.
You the dwarf, she shows you down. Start attending to people's. It looks to be a lot of wounds caused by farm implements, various other sickles, very common. And so yes, as you all slide into a booth, Lennox slides in across from you. He picks up his drink. Yes, how this all started happening. It started happening about 6 months ago. We're not on many major roads, so not many people pass through here unless we supplies out. And it wasn't that much at first. It was just the Hargan family, the Barnes family. They vanished. Looks signs of attacks. We thought maybe Vlagos arrived or someone bandits, but then it's just more and more. And then we heard people talking about scarecrows and the scarecrows from their fields coming alive, and then the crops died about a month ago.
Have you ticked off a wizard?
We're a small farming town. We never see very many magic users, or if they are, they're maybe your hedge wizard with, mostly does parlor tricks or brews potions to heal the sick.
I would look at Ileana, but
Ileana shrugs.
Distracted.
Ileana shrugs if you look at her.
Yep, there sure are scarecrows. I'm sorry, did I miss?
That,
Everything.
that about 6 months ago, people started vanishing, and then only a month ago, the crops and plants died.
Okay.
And then the scarecrows come every night, attack, sometimes take more people.
Do you
I
know?
see.
Do you have any rough idea? Maybe like
They drag them off further to the copse of wood. We've sent hunters in there, and none of them have returned.
Oh, I help the shark people.
Yes, if you could lend any assistance, even for tonight, just to give my makeshift farm guard a small break, it would be appreciated, and we'll give you whatever we have. We don't have much, especially now that all the crops are dead. But I
Call it a
think
favor.
we can figure out something.
It's fine.
We're
We're
okay.
perfectly we're perfectly fine with helping. I don't want to see anyone else get harmed or injured by these scarecrows.
Yes, they usually come after the moon is up and the sun is completely set, and they don't stop until the morning.
Well, I guess we have a couple options then. They go out on the outskirts and try to find. Is the area that the mayor pointed out like a narrow area, or is it like the whole to the west of town, or is it like
It's kind of the
Little
whole
spots.
west of town.
okay? So bait might be the best stop.
The forest is a very large forest that sort of surrounds the town.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought was going on there. That
Are
is
you
nice.
are you suggesting we use someone as bait to get these scarecrows to lead us to their base?
We collectively, the whole group, make ourselves bait.
I will say
Oh.
they seem to come here. They like we have tried the whole bait them, leading them off, but then they're very focused on here, something here, or someone here.
Oh, I thought you said they were outskirts first and then.
No, well,
So it's not just
more of
people in
sense.
general?
More of sense that there's no one that lives on the outskirts. Everybody left in town is here.
So they're just drawn to warm bodies.
Yes, this is what we believe.
So if we camped a little bit outskirts, we would be the closest warm body, theoretically.
Theoretically, unless they're after someone specific.
Or something specific?
Yeah.
What do you have that scarecrows
I
want?
don't know. If I knew what we did, we would already be gone. It would already be gone. I would
I mean,
take that person out of town. We would hang them in the market. I don't care.
oh, that's wait, like, do you have like a pet crow?
No.
Shrine to some small crow god?
Okay, look, Doomy, I'm not helping. Okay, what we could do, because I don't think we have enough time to run through all your people, shake the questions out. So what we could do is maybe 2 of us here, 3 of us outside, see which one they come for first. We can definitely do something with the sending.
I want you to clarify what you mean by in and out.
In
Anyone-
here, like around the compound over here, because you keep saying that the scarecrows are coming towards this place.
Yes, the inn.
Yes, the inn.
They
out,
seem to ignore anybody who is. I'll say they ignore anybody outside of the inn, and they just come for the inn.
then say that. You're not saying that they're actively ignoring people.
What I did.
No. Okay. Well then, it is something in here. It's very obviously something in.
Yes,
in here.
you've been trying to figure it out, and we unfortunately can't.
Could I roll my curse, Lord?
Sure.
Vibe check.
How about the 5 check curses on you? Or rather, out of you. That is 22.
You don't sense any, at least currently.
If I may, quick question. You said that about 6 when things started to die, correct?
A month ago, things died.
Okay, what happened 6 months ago again?
That was when they started to slowly pulling people.
Okay, did anything else happen approximately 6 months of note?
It is not 6 months ago. It is a month ago.
No, they
No.
said 6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
6 months ago, the attack
The
started.
We
crops
went-
died. The crops
we
died a
went
month
this
ago. The
whole
attack
month.
started 6.
Oh my goodness.
This is a timeline, but did anything happen like around 6 months to spark this?
No. We're a quiet place. Not much happened.
Any interesting people passing through?
A retinue of Crescian soldiers through at one point before that, but I don't think it is that.
Come here for.
They were passing through on their way to Ecreset.
Hey, could I vibe check this place using Read Aura to see if I can pick up any necromancy shit?
Sure.
Straight is just a vibe check queen, like vibe check.
You get a lot of sense of necromancy, but that's That is there anything in particular you're doing?
I'll do it on like half of it will be a couple items around here, and the other half will be going off a little like down towards wherever Grun went to see if I could like check anything.
It's hard to tell because necromancy is everywhere. You're just like, this chair has necromancy, this bowl of fruit has necromancy, this tankard of ale has necromancy. It just sort of seems to an aura that has covered everything. But they don't seem to be rotting away, so it may just be like a residual.
Oh, that's all. That's a necromancer. Okay, wait. Can I just like shout for Grun? Like, hey, Grun, Grun, could you detect magic down there?
Yeah, Grun will, assuming she can hear, go ahead and detect magic, see if there's any magic around.
Nothing that would pop up with a detect magic spell. You think that maybe some of these people have like odds enchanted like items, like basic things, like maybe a necklace that has like a little light spell on it, but nothing that seems to be attached to a curse or.
She'll yell back, I don't see anything.
And as all this is going on, you watch sort of the farm guard. They're hammering boards onto the windows and just trying to like closing the door and barricading it with tables and chairs.
I know if we put Grun on the roof, she'd be like absolutely fucking phenomenal for burning down these scarecrows.
That is very true. And Grun does like to feel.
The roof is very slanted and there's no like easy way up to it, I will say.
Oh, damn it. What if we throw her on there with rope?
And I will say that
there is a very flammable city.
It's a very flammable
Very
city.
true.
And everything is dead, so everything is like super flammable.
I'm just trying to make my girl happy.
Grun deserves happy. Aubrey, I do have a question though, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if zombie scarecrows is on the bingo list of things in the underworld, but if it is, can I roll underworld lore?
Sure.
Okay. I didn't expect you to say yes, but let's go.
By the way, how long do we have before night?
About an hour.
Okay, in that case, Grun is going to go ahead and pop a level 3 heal burst for all of the civvies who are injured.
They're like level 1 and -1 creatures, so yeah, that heals them up.
Yeah,
They're not very strong. They're just basic civilians.
just for time's sake, you know, she's got to help the people, but doesn't necessarily.
I pulled up this map because just so you guys can sort of see what you're looking at, and maybe come up with something.
Oh fuck, I need to heal myself. Also, I got a 13, so
Nah, can't think of anything. And who would like to run Ileana if combat happens? Okay.
I
I'm
have
trying to
run.
zoom out, and I'm just making my little person spin around in circles.
Demisa's just breakdancing, don't worry about it.
I can't unselect her, so it's not zooming out. It's just spinning Demisa. I don't know how to fix fun. Okay.
Hit all of your shift keys. One of them is stuck.
Nope, didn't do anything.
Because that shift select plus scroll wheel is what does the circling, apparently.
Is not unselecting. Fun. I'll figure it out. Carry.
I was like, you can't even just sort of like swap to something else on the sidebar, like draw.
Nope, tried that too.
Weird.
I'll keep clicking. Eventually, I'll figure it out, or it will solve itself.
You have hit the shift keys on the both the shift keys, right?
I got it. I did. I finally hit a different button and it changed something and it unselected me. I don't know. I have no idea what it did, but it worked.
All right, and Grun will come up and rejoin since apparently they're all very easy to heal. Oh yeah, and I'll also heal her, although I think we should all be healed up. I don't know why I'm having damage.
We did have a week on the road that we all completely. I just healed myself. Like I feel like.
Yeah, you all should be healed. You. Yeah, you have about an hour before they say the scarecrows are arrived. So.
Great.
Okay. Oh no, go ahead.
Okay. Just because I don't think we're gonna have enough time to essentially solve this or figure it out, what I would like to do is try to recall as much knowledge as I can on scarecrows, specifically, if I can. What they're like, if they're undead or not, or something like that. Considered.
Yeah, give me a society recall knowledge.
27.
You're relatively sure that they may be considered animated objects rather than undead.
Okay, reanimated objects. Okay, that's cool. Oh my god. Okay, wait.
And that they are generally made of cloth and are stuffed with straw. They're very flammable.
Yeah, okay, so it's just going to be fire and assumingly easy to kill. I do have a dumb question though. If I use like animated assault, could I just fling one of them into each other? Like, is that what I can do? Can I just beat them to death with each other?
Not when they are like still up and moving.
Okay, but I could.
If you manage to take one out, yes, you could beat its friends with it.
Follow up: if it's on fire when it goes down, can Estrella throw the flaming one at its friends?
Possibly.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm about to both reduce collateral damage and make more at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many windows does this have?
9, and they're all boarded up.
Okay. And there's approximately 30 people
Yes.
that aren't us.
Yes, they've all, for the most part, taken shelter in the below the inn.
Do any of them look like strong enough to like hold a table?
They've already barricaded a table against the door. If that helps. They're like farmhands, but has been about a month without like a lot of real food, so
Okay.
very scarce food. So I mean, they couldn't hold it there.
Right.
You could probably get
more
people to
just
help
like-
you move table.
Okay. Well, the best thing to do here is to barricade the other entrances as much as possible and open the front door wide open. Give them somewhere to bottleneck into, and we, the group of us, can be right there to prevent them from getting deeper into the cellar. Does this place have a back door?
No, not really.
Okay. So the best thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get the people downstairs. We're gonna barricade the entrance to the cellar. Whoever is most capable of the townsfolk should be standing by to maintain that barricade at all costs. The rest of us are gonna just let them in as much as we can and fight them off. If we're lucky, we can get them to, I don't know, kidnap us, but somehow I don't think take the bait because they want.
As someone that's already been kidnapped once, I'm requesting that we don't do it again unless absolutely required. It's not very fun.
Well, it'd be like a group kidnapping. But yeah, sure.
That means no one's gonna come save us.
We'll bust ourselves out. It'll be fine. They're scarecrows. How smart can they be?
The second that you begin to say how smart can be is the moment you're proven wrong, dude. That's the first rule of anime. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
They have straw for brains. I'm not even sure if they have brains. I think they just have like what, a command? Something commands them go do this and carry it out until they die? I don't know.
Okay. Estrella's gonna very quietly look at Demisa and then look at Mero and be like, wow, I really am surrounded by a bunch of bows, and her bow, them bow, and then very quietly not say anything. Make sure I give them a look of, this is kind of funny. This is kind of ironic. And then
Yeah. Also, I guess because we're gonna do this, are you going to try to get the drop on them, or are you going to just sort of like open up the doors, be ready? You can also move yourselves if you want to take up a position. So if spellcasters want to take like shelter behind the bar,
Yeah, maybe Mero and I can like be on either side of the door, get the
Mhm.
spellcasters in the bar. I wish we could set some sort of like trap, you know? Ooh. I'm just spitballing here. You all could throw out other suggestions.
And no matter what, I need everybody to roll for their initiative.
What if we put
Oh, we're
like
doing
a wire across the door frame at like knee thigh height, because it might slow them down if they trip over it,
If they do trip over it, that is
and then they can bottleneck themselves even more. We can set them on fire.
wouldn't you also want to do one of those outside so we kind of can expect when they're coming?
Can Groon set alarm?
You've probably about 30 minutes left by this point.
I should be able to see. I usually have it prepared. That's my level 1. Yes, I can set an alarm.
That would be our warning.
And how many feet is it?
Mhm. Are you going to do it outside the inn or inside the inn?
Outside, if you can reach, like, depending on where Groon can put it.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know, because the inn is kind of like in the middle of the sort of like that sort of a Y intersection.
We can ask the mayor where if they generally like attack all parts of the inn, or if they usually initially make like a rush for the door, or how they attempt to get in.
He will
And
tell
we
you
can
they
put
come
it.
from everywhere.
Well, if they come from everywhere, then it doesn't matter where we put it.
But there's only the one entrance, right?
Mhm.
But you can tell the windows definitely, the boards are torn away most every night. They look for any entrance they can find, not the most obvious.
If there's any tables left, I'd also like brace them against the thing, so there's just a little bit of weight they have to deal with, like zombie apocalypse style.
There's a few tables, but there are not that many, and they're all pretty beat up because it seems like they have definitely been able to try and keep scarecrows out, but they might save you a little bit of time, but they're probably going to get.
Demisa,
Mm-hmm.
you
Open
can.
for suggestions.
No, what I was going to suggest is if these guys try to get in wherever they can, it might be a good idea for you, the very strong, tanky one, to stay at the most obvious entrance. And if there's any clumps that come through, the magic users can deal with it. And if there's any stragglers, I can run around and just because I'm very fast. I can run.
Also, everyone, roll
That was my
initiative.
Oh, sorry, Aubrey.
We're planning, Aubrey.
Yeah.
We're using our brain cell. Aren't you proud of us?
Yes.
I think I'll I'll cast it right outside, like
That makes
so.
Yeah. And
it-
by this point, like how long does it take you to cast?
It takes 10 minutes. So if we have 30 minutes,
So
And-
like as you're doing this, like you're finishing up, you're turning, and then like you turn, and then like down to one of the alleys, you just sort of see this scarecrow standing there, stock still. Like
That's not
if
creepy.
if you didn't know any better, it looks completely inanimate.
I don't like this.
Run, run, run. There's a scarecrow outside. It hasn't passed through yet.
Guys, do me a favor. Don't stand right by the fucking door. Because if I sound burst it, I really don't want to have to deafen you guys too.
Will that work on a? Do they have ears?
I could potentially stun them. So
Okay, valid.
that is the main reason. I mean, it's a good chunk of damage. So it's one of my heavier spells.
I'm gonna stand near the middle of the room just because then I can just book it across the entire room in one action. Hello, spellcasters.
I'm
What
gonna.
are you? What are you up to?
Groon is gonna hide under a table.
You're not gonna hang out at the bar?
Yeah, why don't you just hang out by the bar? Because then you can just hop down on the bar side, and you're still farther away.
Oh, did it not take my initiative? Oh, it's because I did a saving throw like a dunny.
Oh,
That's even worse.
oh, Estrella, before we go into combat, can I have a hug for good luck?
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I give you. Would it be possible for me to just get my fucking inspire courage ready right now, or do I have to be an initiative?
You would have to be
Yeah.
in initiative.
Okay,
Simply because like it would be gone in like 10 seconds.
valid.
Yeah. Because like
I have a.
hmm,
Will we have a round warning before they're on top of us?
depends on the way they come from.
Okay,
Was there?
that's
other
fair.
There are 9 windows all around,
Okay.
and you can tell the windows have been broken through.
Okay, that's what you meant. Okay, I was about to be like,
Good.
there were a third fucking door. Like,
There's no other doors.
it's about to
But-
hit you.
The windows look sturdy enough to theoretically take one onslaught before they are pushed.
Stephead. Depends on how well they roll.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I can reach
Your initiative.
the good luck hug will carry us through.
Look at that.
Hang
Look
on,
at-
I'm checking something.
You both rolled that.
We're ready to fight scarecrows are made out of straw, which is technically a vegetable. Therefore, I'm ready to fight it.
Oh my god. I was like, wait a minute, but if you're X9 and then I see Groon's +4 in wisdom, like, oh my god, math. My teachers are right. It's amazing.
Mhm.
Basically, as soon as somebody sees them approaching, I will rage, but I'll wait because it's only a minute.
So
I am ready to become Sonic the Hedgehog.
yeah. So yeah, as you're doing this, like off in the distance you hear a
Nice. That was very
Yeah.
quicker. I
That
liked
was
it.
very good, but also very creepy.
and you hear a Lennox, like these strangled words and names. You hear Lennox, you hear other names. and then you hear, I'm not gonna do that voice again because, oh my God, that actually kind of like fucked my
Yeah,
throat.
I was like, if you're like,
I was gonna commit, and then I just like 2 times I was like, nah, my throat.
yeah,
And you
I was
hear,
like, are you open mouth inhaling for that? Like, yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
fuck
fine.
my throat if I continue doing that. But you
Yeah, you
hear,
will.
you hear names, you hear words of like, you hear betrayal, and then the first noise you hear is something tearing through a window in the back of the inn as a
Got it.
scarecrow sort of pulls the boards off with this sickle and sort of like comes and Estrella, Ileana, Groon, and Marrow, I need you all to roll me will saves as it pokes its head through, and it's this pumpkin, and you watch as behind its eyes like a fire lights up inside of it, and it looks at all of you.
I had a sudden thought for why there's so many scarecrows.
Oh my god, I get to actually punch a vegetable!
I feel like we found all the missing town, or we have.
Okay, will save, right?
Yes.
Oh no. Well, guys, I'm sorry. I want to save my hero point, so I'm sticking with that. I just hope it's not a crit fail.
Okay. Ileana got a 21, Estrella got a 22.
I got a 15.
If you got a success, you only take frightened 1. So success is 18 or higher. You're frightened 1. Nobody got a critical success. And Marrow, since you failed, you are frightened 2 and fascinated by the scarecrow until the end of next turn.
Oh no, they're gonna.
And fascinated means you take a -2 status penalty to perception and skill checks, and you can't use actions with a concentrate unless they are related to the subject or your fascination. This condition ends if the creature takes hostile action towards you or any of your allies.
So I'm sickened but curious.
Frightened but curious.
Frightened but curious, but the meme goes sickened but curious. So
Yeah.
what does frightened mean?
And
Like in the system again?
frightened means you have a minus to any rolls involving that creature.
Ah, God. Well,
You take a status penalty equal to the value to all checks and DC at the end of each turn. At the end of each turn, it reduces by 1, but because of the Scarecrow's Leer, it can't ever actually reduce below 1.
Oh,
no.
dang.
Well, I'm scared. And fascinated.
Yep. Cool. So, and it makes its way towards the bar with first action because that thing it did was a free action.
Rude.
And this is just one scarecrow. Oh God.
Yep. And we'll use an entire action to step over the bar because it is considered
How
difficult.
tall are these things?
They're like 7 feet.
It's like Jack Skellington, but with a pumpkin
Yeah.
head.
But it's just use an action to step over the bar because it's difficult terrain and kind of climbing.
I think this is going to be the push that is like Mary's never going to eat a vegetable again after this trouble.
Oh no.
Or you need to eat them all so this ever happens.
See, this is what happens when you don't eat your vegetables, kids. But
And then its
Well,
last action
I'll-
is to come over here.
They'll
And
eat you.
It is now behind all of you, behind the bar, and looking at you with its pumpkin head and glowing eyes. And Grun, it's now your turn. You are frightened 1 of this scarecrow.
Yes, I am frightened. Groon will not be very useful this turn. So Groon will spend 2 actions to cast Bane, which he is out of the range of.
Yeah, because it's only 5 feet until you spend an action to sustain it.
Yep, that's what I was asking. I was hoping we would get a little more warning, but what you gotta do? And she will shield.
Shield. Yep. Cool. Marrow, it is now your turn.
oh no. So unfortunately, this thing did go before me, so I don't get the cool thing. But I think I can still punch it, even though I'm terrified and fascinated.
You
So
just
I
get a -3. No, minus. Because, yeah, you're frightened 2.
frightened 2 and fascinated, so I just get a literal minus. Oh God.
Yeah.
All right. How many actions would it be to step onto the bar?
If you want to give me an athletics check really fast, let's see if you can get over behind the bar in one act.
I just want to get onto the bar.
Onto the bar, you're still gonna need an athletics check to not like fall on your face.
Okay, that's like a -2, right?
-4.
-4. Okay, hold on.
Frightened and fascinated.
Yeah, isn't fascinated specifically? Oh wait, it's a skill check. Never mind.
Yeah.
I get a minus. Attacking isn't a skill check though, so wouldn't that only be a -2?
And frightened. So fascinated, a -2 status penalty to skill checks. And frightened is a status penalty to the value of value to all checks in DCs.
Yeah. So athletics.
So it'd be a -4 because you're frightened 2 and fascinated.
Yeah, -4 for like a skill check, but is attacking a skill check?
Attacking will count under frightened. No, for fascinated.
It will count as a skill check. Okay.
No, frightened. It counts for frightened because it's a status penalty to value to all checks. And
Are they both status penalties?
they're both status penalties.
No, I'm just confused because
They
instead of
don't
getting.
stack.
I thought that was circumstance penalties that don't stack.
God, I'm sorry that I initiated rules. I'm just the only thing that I'm confused about is you said it have a -4 to attacking, and it doesn't say attacking is under fascinated, only frightened.
Then yeah, it's a -2.
Okay, but I still need to get this
I've
athletics
never
check.
used fascinated before, so I'm trying to make sure I'm doing it correct.
I just looked them up so I actually know what I'm getting myself into. It only looks like skill checks, concentration, and I'm just like, oh, this is really cool. All right, let's roll a athletics and just do a -4. That's a nat 20, so it's like a 28 with the -4.
So you're able to climb on top of the bar.
Okay, so I'm gonna just for my first in the second action, I'm just gonna try stunning
That
strike.
one you
flurry.
just have a -2.
Yeah, I'm gonna try stunning strike flurry of blows. So
Mhm.
use the bot and do a -2 from it because Estrella doesn't have her thing up yet. Okay, let's hope I can hit one of these. That's a 24.
A 24 will hit.
Okay, let me roll the second one real quick.
And are you trying to stunning strike?
Yes, this is stunning strike. This does count as an incapacitation effect, so if this can't be incapacitated, that's unfortunate for me.
Yep.
The second attack is a 25.
25, they will both hit. But you do definitely notice it is not affected at all by your stunning.
Okay, but hopefully it's going to be affected by getting punched. So let's just roll some damage real quick and calculate resist weaknesses later. So that's 15 points of damage for. Wait, no. My strength went up. So 17 points of damage.
Okay. You definitely notice that bludgeoning attacks itself, like you're hitting it, it doesn't seem to be doing that much.
Oh no. I could try attacking it at a severe penalty, but I don't think that's a good idea because I'm probably gonna crit fail. So third action. Could I try to become less frightened or do anything about that?
It's going to go down at the end of your turn, but because you did not succeed on this critical succeed, you cannot as long as this thing is alive, you cannot reduce your frightened value below 1.
Okay, what should I do for him? Because I could just try punching him, but it's probably not going to end well. Fuck it, I'm gonna try punching it a third time. I don't know what else to do. So this is gonna be like a -8 or -10 technically. Yeah, no, that's a 15.
It's gonna miss.
Is it a crit fail though?
It's not a crit fail.
God, okay. So that's all my actions.
Okay.
Wait, is it a free action to talk?
Yes.
Can I relay the knowledge about stunning strike and bludgeoning damage that I learned from observation? Like, punching it doesn't seem to work very well.
Yes. Anybody will hear that. And then it is another scarecrow's turn as you start to hear it tear at the boards on the window. And has to did not roll as high as its other person, so it has to spend its entire first action to tear off these boards and move into the inn. And Demisa, I need you to give me a quick will save as the pumpkin in its head lights up.
26.
26. You succeeded. Did not critically succeed. So you are frightened 1, and it cannot reduce below that as long as the thing's alive. Yes, it does. Okay. I switched to these like that.
Speaking of changing initiatives, could you perhaps fix mine for the next round? Because it should have been 33. I forgot to level up to expert in perception.
Holy shit.
And then, Demisa, you hear the alarm. Well, is Grun, is the alarm the only one you can hear, or one that everyone?
The one that everyone can hear.
Okay, Demisa, you hear the alarm go off in front of you as you 5 feet in front of you. Actually, no, this guy actually didn't take his last 2 actions. I just remembered that. So he is going to, spend his last 2 actions moving over to you, Demisa. And then Demisa, like moments later, you see these sickles just bury themselves into this window in front of you, and just the board comes off, and then there's another scarecrow in front.
Cool.
And it spends its first action to remove the boards and climb in. It is now right next to you, and it is going to swing at you with its sickles.
Gentlemen, I'm not that into you. I'm only into girls, sorry.
It's 26.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Okay. And as these sickles strike you, you feel this searing pain in your head, as it seems like it's also mentally affecting you. And Demisa take 14 slashing damage as these sickles bury themselves in your shoulder.
That's kind of reminiscent, actually.
Yep. And then once more, that is only going to be a 22, which I don't think
Miss.
just misses just barely.
Also, my current hit points are 69.
Nice.
That's what I was looking for.
Nice.
Yep. And then more sickles bury themselves in a window as another one crawls through.
Aubrey, no.
And
These boars are terrible.
yeah, I mean, this is also like what they have left from like sickened dead trees. And it is going to spend its entire action, all of its actions this round, moving over to in front of you, Mara.
Oh no, but I'm interested in the other guy.
Yep.
What I do?
I want out.
What did I even do this time?
And Estrella, it is your turn now.
Okay, cool. Well, I go, wow, this went to shit really fast. And the first thing I'm gonna do, because I'm not really targeted by attacks, and I'm gonna open my character sheet as I do, because I was accidentally really honest. And I was like, wait a minute, where'd all my spells go? I'm going to move the fuck back. Like what is he 5? Is
Yeah.
Yeah, just double check. I'm gonna move back. I'm gonna move away.
Uh-huh.
Yeet. Oh nope, that's not letting me yeet.
So Estrella, as you do this, the scarecrow turns towards you, lets out another clicking sort of hoarse noise, and swings at you
I was
with its side.
Motherfucker.
And it rolled a 22 to hit.
My AC is 20. Wait,
So
what?
it hits. And give me a quick reflex save.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm just really quickly double checking something. I was like, why? I swear to God, it was 20. My AC was actually 22, but it says 21 here. I don't know why. I think I clicked something by mistake.
Frightened.
Later. Oh, frightened. Thank you. I was like, am I seeing shit? I didn't know frightened affected AC.
I believe so. Frightened is like a -1 die like I have.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, you take a penalty.
I see. Thank you. I
Yeah.
thought I was losing my mind for a second, and what was I supposed to roll again?
Reflex.
Oh, reflex.
And take 16 piercing damage.
What? That's so much. Okay. Okay. Just let me make sure. That's a 9. That's a 19 on my reflex, actually.
One short. You unfortunately cannot move because it just has you. Has you in its clutches.
Ew.
Aubrey, we just leveled up and you're coming out of the swarm of buff ass scarecrows.
So I'm hurting. It
Mhm.
it won't let me go.
Mhm.
I don't like that. And that means I
For
can't.
the purposes, you are grappled.
I am grappled. I don't like that. Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Then I'm gonna. I'll just inspire courage then, and I'm gonna keep it up, so I'm gonna roll for lingering comp. But that's literally all I can do after this. So I'm not much anymore. I was hoping to get away and then do it all. That's what am I rolling again? I'm rolling 28. Yeah, 20.
Oh yeah, I believe that is enough for your lingering composition. It's a success, but not a crit success.
Okay, 3 turns at least. I don't have to worry about. I don't have.
Mm.
That's all I can do. I have nothing else I can. Actually.
Cool. It
Unless
is now
that's-
it is now Ileana's turn.
I do have a dumb question. Could I join past this? It's one action.
You can try. Does it need to make? Do you need to make rolls?
No, but normally it's like a willing thing. But what if I want to force it? Like we could maybe I don't know if you want to make me roll other things. Then yes.
No, I like the idea, and I'm trying to figure it out.
Because it's got me. I might as well just be like, all right, motherfucker, I'm gonna peer into your head and see if we can solve this.
Yeah. So, give me a Arcana check versus its will. I'm gonna doing it versus its will DC.
Oh shit! Oh, I rolled pretty well. 27.
27. So you touch this scarecrow on the forehead or whatever.
Yeah, technically I'm supposed to touch her on the forehead. So like if it's grabbing and be like, "Oh, you fucker," and I just like push its face.
And as you do it, there's like you get a flash of somebody in a somebody turned away from this creature. That you cannot make out much. They're wearing a hooded cloak. And sort of looking up at something else. You can't really get a good look at it. It is big, and it sort of has these large antlers coming out from its head. And you hear mumbling and words that the scarecrow doesn't understand. And because it doesn't understand them, you unfortunately also do not understand, cannot process them. But then suddenly you're back to
ominous. I believe that worked. Rule of cool, thank you.
Aubrey, like, I'm not the regular DM, I'm the cool.
Sorry, I'm just writing in my notes really quickly.
As I take a swig of water.
And it's Ileana's turn straight up, right? Like fucking
right after
the goddamn fucking woodworks.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Cool. So Ileana's like right there. And okay, if I use something that is in a like a cone, would it hit like Estrella and like Marrow and shit?
Estrella and Marrow depends on how you aim it.
Ooh.
Oh fuck.
It's Greg.
Oh, coward.
It depends on how you aim it. You may be able to aim it that it doesn't hit them. It's more of what spell are you thinking?
Spray of Stars.
Spray of Stars?
Yes.
Cantrip. Yeah, I'd say you could probably aim it so it hits the scarecrow and not Estrella or Marrow. The scarecrow isn't embracing you lovingly.
Yeah, I know it's not embraced. Oh goodness, if it was. Okay. I do have another question though, because I know it's fire damage. This shit's not gonna catch anything on fire because from the base, it's a tiny spray of.
I say you might scorch the bar, but you are not like worried too much about other things. It's not going to set the whole inn.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like scorching it, that's fine. Like we scorch bars all the time, but like setting the whole back end on fire is definitely not what I wanted. So that's all Ileana will do. She'll spray of stars this motherfucker.
And invoke for the first time when Jula's not here, her Oracle Curse.
Oh shit! Is that what it is? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Am I allowed to do that?
Sure. Yeah.
But what does her curse make her do?
It is the curse of the sky's call. Your unnatural lightness makes it hard for you to keep your footing and interact with physical objects.
Oh no, then I can't fucking do that if she hasn't actually done it in character. That's just rude.
I keep trying to get her to do it. But yes, we don't have to do it.
Okay,
no. I was like, please, Ileana, you have this spell. And he's like, I'll use it next time. Never uses it. I'll probably cut off.
Okay, never mind. I don't want to do it because she's never done it before and like take that from her. Fuck me.
No, you're fine. That's why I said I was gonna mention it and let you take it back.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Just cut this shit out. Then I guess what will
Flaming Sphere is pretty.
not here it is. You see where we're at? You
Yeah,
see
it's
all this wood?
Or there's always the good old sudden bolt.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm not gonna sudden bolt right here and give like Estrella tinnitus. I'll just electric arc.
There are two of them. You can hit both of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it'll work, right? So electric arc.
Yep.
That's the thingy that you're supposed to do.
Yep. It's one of the best cantrips.
It is. I just don't remember it was a reflex save?
It's a reflex save. One of them got a 14, and the other one got a 20.
He's 21. That's what
So they both fail.
Oh wait, is it class DC or because it says DC 21.
It would be your class DC, which may or may not go up because Ileana has not done all of her level up yet.
I don't know. This thing says like at the bottom here, like if you look at the actual spell, like at the bottom of heightened and shit, like I actually says save DC 21 basic reflex. So I don't know, or if
I think it's just because Ileana. It's supposed to be 21. Ileana has not done all of her level up yet.
Okay.
I think for a frame of reference, mine's okay. It's not 20, but I feel like your spellcasters have higher ADs. But yeah.
I think it's just that because Ileana hasn't done all of her level.
No, and I'm maxed on.
I will figure that out because it does say class DC. I would say both of them fail. Well, we're gonna go with what it says on the spell currently.
Yeah, let's just do what the fucking. And that's like 3d4.
Yes, it is 3d4.
9 points of electricity.
And then that's added her. It also adds her spellcasting modifier.
It does. Okay.
So it'd be 13.
13. Oh, and +1 from Estrella.
So 14.
I wish I made Estrella actually prep this because we would have had a +1 to save against fear-based effects. Could I make our last action need to actually? Oh shit! Wait, he has 2 arms, right? He could grab again.
I say to grab, he would have to let go of you.
Oh, okay. Then she's gonna move out.
Which he will let go of you to attempt to attack her.
Okay, yeah, let go of me.
And that is going to be a 32 to hit.
What? No, that was a mistake.
Yo, what the fuck?
Bye, Ileana.
You have to take constructive criticism on your encounter.
She has 18 AC.
Let's roll on the critical hit deck.
Hey, Trula, happy birthday! Your character's dying.
That's actually not too bad. The target is knocked back, pushed.
Be 10 feet over the thing, so that you just crawl away.
Yep. But now I gotta roll 66.
Woof.
I swear, if you kill her on her birthday when she's not
I'm trying not to. Oh wait, no, never mind. It can't do it because it's a reaction. I forgot how reactions work. Never mind. None of this has happened. So Ileana gets away fine.
Oh, okay. That was a fucking scare.
Not me forgetting how reactions work because we don't have that many. It's very uncommon.
I'm all the reaction.
Yeah.
I have a react.
To be a little bitch. I'm joking.
No, I mean it's true, but you shouldn't say it.
Yeah. But yeah, Ileana suddenly is like, oh, okay, I'm safe. And then like 20 feet behind her, sickles come through the window as another scarecrow attempts to enter.
Aubrey, I swear to God.
We haven't even gotten one killed yet.
You have placed the type of enemy that I'm literally the worst at directly in our hands, and I am going to fight you.
Not if scarecrows kill you.
Yeah, and this one is going to move towards her second action and then take its last action to attack. And it rolled a natural 1, so she's fine.
What does it do? Does it break its weapon?
I'm gonna roll on the critical fumble deck. It has claws, so it's not completely unarmed if it breaks.
Break its whole fucking arm then.
Exactly.
How you do with Marrow?
Ah! Listen, they've already fucked up enough this game. What the
as it goes into swing, Ileana just ducks out of the way at the last second, and there's like a support beam, and the sickle just gets lodged in the support beam, and it's having trouble pulling it out.
Good, suffer.
Stupid hoe.
And Demisa, it is now your turn.
Okay, well, gosh. I have 2 dance.
Yep.
I have 3 actions. I have 3 things. I have 4 things to do. So
You don't. I was gonna suggest you sweep.
I not actually. I think I can only finally now use it if I have it, but I did not pull out my axe. I pulled out my maul. But I'm now allowed to use that extra stuff. I guess I wasn't supposed to before, but it's okay because I never did anyway.
Well, no, there's a barbarian feat called sweep,
Oh, that one. Yeah, no.
where you can use 2 actions and hit 2 targets with 1 roll.
Yes. I think.
And you don't even need a weapon that has the sweep trait on it.
Yes, I remember that. I don't remember what I took instead, but I took instead. Okay.
You took Pierce Guides,
Yes.
4th level feat.
Which have saved my life. So far, so good. I'm going to do my Dread Martial stance first off.
I'm personally more.
Roll a intimidation check.
I am is a hold on, let me find the gosh dang thing. Because of frightened. Is it 22?
2, I believe, yeah, that is succeed, but not critically succeed.
That's okay. Nobody's near me anyway, so it's just gonna be helping me out. Marvelous. And if they try to scare us again, come near me, I can help. Okay, I will just try to rage next time, and I'm just going to be a smashy. I will attack the one who hit me first. 28.
28
Nope.
hits.
29?
I have like
I mean,
one for me.
I think it's just a 29. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I never remember what adds to what, but yeah, 29.
Aubrey, quick question. Has the one that I'm specifically fascinated with done an attack at one of my friends yet?
no, it spent its entire action getting.
Okay.
That one was that one. So yeah, it has attacked Estrella and all of that.
Does that mean I'm no longer fascinated because it had a hostile action towards my friends?
Yeah, you are now no longer fascinated,
Like,
which you were going to be at the end of your turn anyway.
And did my frightened condition go down by 1?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Quick question. Does the frightened it actually would have been because I forgot I was frightened. But does the frightened affect your damage?
Frightened doesn't affect damage, just attack. Just the
Okay.
checks and
Then it should be 12 damage.
damage.
Do the plus one.
I already counted that. Did I? No, it's 13. It's 13.
Are you attacking the one that was directly in front of you or the one that was behind you?
The one that hit me, which I think is the one behind me. The one that came through the window. That's the one.
Okay.
And they still look.
You had extra hit dice, don't you, for Dread Martial, right?
I add numbered it, and I already did that. I get to add 2.
Cool. Just making sure. So yeah, what else do you want to do with your turn?
It was not a critical hit. Okay, so I'm gonna hit him again. Okay, it's going to be a dash dang. I'm sorry, math. Hold on.
None of us are math gays. You're fine.
It's like a weird math too. It's not like one I can do quickly.
Speak for yourself.
So it's gonna be 31.
31 is a crit.
Excellent.
I will roll
Because
for you on...
I have critically hit them with a strike. They are also frightened. 1, if they are able to be frightened.
They are unfortunately not able to be frightened.
Gosh dang it! I have a new thing I wanted to use. Fine. Fine. They're not frightened, and they don't take the mental damage for being frightened. I can still hit them critically. With edge.
You do double your damage, and you push them 1d4 times 5 feet away.
I don't like that. I want them close. Okay. Hang on.
Well, at least it'll take them a little while to come and.
It's one of their actions to get back to you.
Yeah.
And that's a 4, so it goes 20 feet away from you.
This bitch empty. Yeet.
20 damage.
Cool.
I think that's it.
Yeah, you also, like Marrow, notice that your strikes aren't maybe as effective as they could be.
Oh, my weapon doesn't count as magic because of my maul.
It does, which helps. But there is the whole they have resistance to bludgeoning, which is mitigated slightly by your magic. So you do deal more than if it was a non-magical weapon. It's just some of the damage does get cut for being bludgeoning. And I also think we're in such a move because they're going to cast Fireball.
Aubrey, I would like to say really quickly that
I
my fists do count as magical weapons, just in case.
Oh, and I took that into consideration.
Okay, perfect. Catch these magic hands.
So yeah, you have no actions that can't move, so I guess Green will take that into consideration.
Hope so. I didn't hear the you should move thing.
It was in voice context.
Oh, I didn't see. I was trying to do math.
Very good. And as this is going on, you hear a crashing noise from upstairs, but nothing comes of it. And Gruden, it is your turn.
Upstairs?
Yes.
While we were while I was waiting through the turns, I was looking up like what specifically catches things on fire, and apparently instantaneous magical effects do not catch things on fire. So, yay.
It's how you said it. It's how you said it.
But that's all right. So how many actions does it take to vault this and attempt to get over here?
One action, and just give me an athletics check. The
Sorry.
DC is pretty low. It's just making sure that you don't just trip over it and fall on the floor.
Oh, that's right. I'm trained in athletics.
Yeah, look
you're
at this.
fine. Karun parkours over the bar.
We're all mesmerized.
Parkour.
Oh, all right. So I will use one action to increase the size of my bane, and we will find out whether these guys can be hit by effects with the mental attribute, as they need to make will saves.
Depends on what because they can make will saves, but like they're
Why are you like this?
So the tags on Bane are enchantment and mental.
okay. Cool. Yeah, they can do that. I was like, are you trying to stun it or like something like that? So 25, 18.
All right, so the 18 fails, the 25 succeeds, and of course I can make
Which
them
one
do
were
it again.
These two over by the bar?
Yep, it's currently a 10-foot burst. Next turn it'll be even bigger.
And what's the
-1 status penalty to attack rolls, as long as they're within 5 feet of me.
I was kind of hoping I had a thing to mark on them.
And since that used up 2 actions, I will use my third action to slap a band-aid on Estrella.
You're so small. All you do is slap her thigh and she's like, okay.
That's better, and you're like, what the hell?
I'm frightened 1, right? Because of the
Yeah,
because
and
it
while the
won't
thing's alive,
decrease.
it cannot go down. It cannot go down past 1.
All right,
So you
what-
cannot be unfrightened until it is dead.
Now the assurance, it doesn't matter with the frighten. The question is 12. I would need an 8 to hit the 20. Yeah, I'll go ahead and try for the DC 20. Which I will absolutely make. So Estrella heals for 19.
Thank you. Thank you. I think I'm back up to 4. I'm pretty sure because 18 points last time. It was just 16.
Yep, and that'll be my turn.
You slapped me really hard on the thigh and I felt better. Thanks.
Is this how it be?
I love that.
Okay.
Slaps Estrella's thigh. You're all good, fam.
Yep. So Demisa, the one next to you, sort of does the clicking, screeching noise, and you think you make out a name. You hear Siora, and before it just turns into more clicking and screeching, and it swings at you with its sickles.
Cool.
So that's not going to hit. That's only a 19.
Yeah, it misses.
That is, yep, second attack miss, and its third attack is miss. It rolled under 10 for all 3 of its attacks.
Poor baby.
Yep, so you're able to parry it off with your hammer and just dodging.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, carry on.
Yep, and then that's its entire turn. Marrow, it is your turn.
Oh no. Okay. So we got these 2 bitches, right? The one that I punched and the one that I haven't.
You can do fire with your.
I cannot do fire. I can do
Magic.
force. I can do force, negative or positive. I can't do lawful because I'm not lawful. I think I've broken the law at least a few times now. But I can do definitely a key rush if I want to, and just hope that I pick a damage type that this thing isn't resistant to. So I think with the bitch that I've already punched, has the other guy got it yet? No.
The one in front of you, both of them have taken damage.
Okay.
Ones that are around you have both taken damage.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep wailing on the one that's I was gonna say adjacent to me and Estrella, but they both are, so I'm just gonna attack that's on the other side of the bar. That Grun's not on. and I'm
Mhm.
just gonna do my best to flurry of blows, key strike.
Cool.
I have a +1 because of Estrella, right?
Yes, you do. And then there will also be a +1 to damage.
Okay, 25.
25 hits.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the second flurry of blows real quick. 24.
24 also hits.
Okay, time to roll
Their
a lot of
AC is 20.
Hey, okay, time to roll a bunch of damage. I'm gonna split these up. I assume this thing isn't like flat-footed right now, right?
Not current.
Okay, let's start. I'm gonna roll the non-magical damage first, and I'll roll the magical damage.
All of it is technically magic.
You know what I mean?
I just need it as like one number because that's how it counts.
With all the numbers together, including Estrella's, I think 23 points of 23 bludgeoning.
Mhm.
And let me roll the. I'm just gonna say force damage because it's generally a catch-all.
Okay. I just need the total number.
So 23 bludgeoning, 7 force, so 30 in total.
Cool.
That's my key strike flare blows. It's still living, right?
Yep.
Okay, time to just try making 2 more attacks. Hope for the best.
It's starting to have some like holes in its like overalls. You can see a lot of straw. The pumpkin is looking a little bit pummeled.
Good. I hate vegetables. All right.
Pumpkin's a gourd.
Same thing.
Pumpkin's technically not a vegetable.
So I got a 17, so that doesn't hit. I may as well just try one more. I got an 18, which also doesn't. But I sure did punch it really well for that key strike flurry of blows.
You did.
And that is all of my punching attack.
It is its turn, and it turns to you, Estrella, and it will use its first attack to try and hit you.
Just pummeled the shit out of it, and it's like, no.
28.
He really just likes pink.
For 14 damage.
Oh, what did it hit me with? Like how much? Was
It was a 24. I
it?
think.
Okay. Yeah. For 14 damage.
Mhm. And then Marrow, it is going to sort of also go to hit you with its second action.
I do have a
Alright.
question. What kind of damage did I take?
Slashing.
Could I use a reaction?
Yeah. You
Cool,
can always
could I
use
use-
your action. You've not used one this round.
Okay, use blood vendetta.
Yes.
Cool. So I'm bleeding. And it needs to attempt a
Require-
will.
You can bleed.
Yeah, the trigger is like it has to hit me with like was it piercing, slashing, or some persistent damage to myself, and the requirement is I have to have blood in me. It would appear that I have a lot.
So, unfortunately, androids and automatons cannot use this spell.
That won't stop me from wanting to play one, Aubrey.
No, I can.
Yeah.
So, oh wait, shit! You're talking about if I was an android? Okay.
If you were an android or automaton, you could not use that spell.
I still love robots.
Or Leshy. Leshy's couldn't use that.
But yeah, I need that will from it.
16.
Then it fails.
Yep.
Yes, it says. Oh yeah, down here it also says the D21. What did I miss? I don't know. We'll
figure it out later.
Yeah, we'll do it later. It straight up says over there.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna take. I think that's just a regular failure, right?
Yes, because
Okay,
it's not
cool.
a critical failure. It's not 10 below.
Yeah, nice. So a regular failure. It's also gonna take like full persistent bleed damage until the bleeding stops, and it has a weakness to piercing and slashing now. Weakness
Cool.
1. Yes.
It doesn't take any damage or anything.
It's persistent, so I think it takes it again on its turn and not my turn. I'm not sure how persistent works.
Okay.
But it will
is
take
it,
9. It will take 9 from my blood.
Yeah. 9 damage in general.
Yes.
Cool. It's
It's
not
like that.
that's not the persistent bleed damage or anything.
No, I think that's the persistent bleed damage. I don't
Okay,
know, man.
yeah.
I've never.
Like we've used the spell once. I think the captain used it once.
That's why I took it. I wanted to say that my captain taught me it.
The target's 2d6 persistent bleed damage and must make a will save. No, it takes the damage.
Okay, nice.
I think. And yeah, I think it will take the damage that and then, on its next. So yeah, it'll take the 9 damage. And then Marrow, it turns to you, and then we'll overhand try to bury this thing in your shoulder. And that's a 22.
That barely hits.
Meets beats. Marrow,
Yeah?
take 25 slashing damage.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh,
Okay.
And then it's going to follow up one last one. That is not,
Okay. Wait, is it a 7 in total?
it's not in total. It's before it's all of its stuff. So it's like a 15.
Okay. It's not a crit fail, unfortunately.
Yep.
I just felt the deep breath of like, take 25 damage. And I'm like, it's a third of my health bar right there.
Yep. And as it is the end of that turn, and Demisa, the one that you knocked back, spins an action to get back up, and then almost skitters back over to you for its second action.
Come on down, boys.
Yep. And it is going to, with its last action, attempt to hit you with. And that is a 23.
That's exactly my AC.
Cool. So 17 piercing damage.
17.
Yep, as it finds the chink in your armor.
Ouch.
There's the small space where there is, between armor plate.
I mean, there's like a whole arm there.
Yep. The art is not completely. Let's see. And then Meryl, the one that's behind you, gets to go.
Let me guess, it's going to try stabbing me.
Yes, it is.
Did it succeed?
And that is a 22.
That sure does succeed.
Yes, it does. I was doing math.
None of these are like bites or anything, right? They're just
Nope. It is all their size. And that's only 11 piercing damage
Okay.
for its first attack. Its second attack, that is a natural one. Let's roll on that table. Critical fumble deck. Woohoo.
Hey!
And Mary, you find yourself in possession of a scythe.
Ah! Do I know how to use it?
It counts as a simple weapon.
Oh my god, I'm trained with simple. Am I gonna? This is so edgy. Like, am I just holding it now?
Yeah, you like move up to like block it slightly with your hand, and then it like slips slightly, and you're like holding it, and you're like, okay.
Is it a finesse weapon?
Yeah.
I'm debating just doing this for now.
It's got one more attack. It's gonna try to take you with its claws. Nah, that's like a 14. That's not gonna hit. And just your turn.
cool. I just want to say, while doing Blood Vendetta, Estrella totally took wherever the fuck her blood was, like on her hands and stuff, and on her fingies,
Mm.
and she literally flicked it at him, and it
Mm.
just became a bunch of little fucking blades. That is what I would like it to be. Pink blades, though, because magic is pink.
I approve.
And I hope it fucked up its pumpkin head for a little bit, make Marrow happy. Okay. What I'm going to yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'm going to use animated assault on the one that keeps fucking hitting me. So I'm going to need a basic reflex.
And that is going to be a 13.
Oh, 21.
Mm-hmm.
It fails. So what Estrella's gonna do, she's gonna pick up everything from the back. Not what's barricading it, but like basically anything that can be kind of spared. Maybe on
there's glasses, some tankards, and maybe some various like bar equipment.
Ooh, I definitely want the glass.
Yeah.
And she's gonna take all of those things and just fucking drop it on him, but like really super fucking hard. He failed, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So he just takes oh wow, that's high. For about 15 bludgeoning.
So yeah, you smash this scarecrow to bits.
Okay, cool. It's dead.
Yep.
Cool. So this is a 10-foot like burst.
Mm-hmm.
And its friend is within 10 foot. So I'm going to use my last action, sustain it, to just grab all the glass that's currently still hovering and just shoot it at the fucker that's in front of Marrow.
Yep.
In the face.
22.
It passes. I don't think it does it get damage? I don't know what that does. It doesn't actually say.
It's just a basic.
Yeah, basic reflex save.
So it takes half damage.
It's half? Okay, that's nice.
Yeah. It'll always say if it doesn't take damage.
Unfortunately, oh wow, okay. Well, that's fun. It'll take 5 because I rolled a 10. The thing is only a 10, and why did it close? But yeah, so it's only a D10.
There's a D10.
Yeah, I rolled it and I got 10, so it takes 5.
Cool.
In the face. Glass.
Cool. Yep. And it is now Ileana's turn.
Did animated assault. I'm just trying to keep track of fucking points. Okay. Ilya.
I'll just cut in a bunch of fiddlesticks noises.
I knew, like, right, you went like that. I'm like, oh, these fiddlesticks. The things that I want to ever use. Can't use it. I think it'd be kind of funny if I could just sudden bolt the ground, like just this one. I mean, it only works on one, right? Sudden
Sudden Bolt is a single target spell.
Can I just sudden bolt the one in front of us?
Yes. Or the one that's right in front of Ileana?
Yeah, the one that's right in front of
Here,
Ileana is
go
there.
for it.
It's boom. I drop a tree.
Yeah, that's only that's another natural one. That is it's a critical
Oh.
hit.
Oh wow, I have power.
So give me 8d12.
8d12.
And that doesn't really affect it because it's just it loses any sense of smell. And I'm like, this thing does not have sense of
How unfortunate if it had anything. I don't know how she.
or just do 4d12 and double it, really.
Yeah. No. I can roll. Like I have a dice roll just for Ileana. So that is a. Oh shit! I hit D100. My bad. I was like, that's 800 and something. That's about 48. No,
48,
plus my thing. Like 49 then.
49. It is still alive, but it is not looking great.
Does she have anything that can hit it? Does she carry a weapon?
She has a couple of weapons. She does have the spark blade.
She does. Well then I'll just swing the spark blade.
Yeah. Roll with I think it's a +6 to hit.
Are you in my shit?
That'd be a +7.
23. 22. Sorry, it's 22.
Actually, you might want to do this instead. I'm going to let you do this instead. You can activate it for one action. And once per day, you can spend one action to point the spark blade at a foe within 30 feet of you and shoot an arc of lightning from the blade. This lightning can leap from your chosen foe to another creature within 30 feet, dealing 2d4 plus 4 electricity damage to each creature with a basic reflex save.
Okay. I will activate it then.
So nobody's in 30 feet, but say you do that instead of like swinging because it's and then it makes it and that's only a 15. So roll 2d4 plus or what is it? What 44 plus 2d4 plus 4.
Oh.
It's essentially you point at it and use it as like a lightning rod, and like lightning leaps from the blade to the creature rather than just trying to hit the creature with the blade.
Oh, okay. Then that's 7.
7. That is enough to finish it off.
Nice. It's probably
Yes, you smell cooked pumpkin,
Oh no, the inferior version of pumpkin.
and luckily that was up next. So Demisa, it is now your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna just keep. Oh wait. Oh gosh. Wait, this is only round 2. I don't know why I panicked. Like I forgot for 2 rounds. I'm going to invite my sister into this battle, and that I'm going to hit the annoying.
Yep.
Crap. Sorry, I thought I had it, and then I blanked on math. 22. Sorry, 22.
22 will hit.
Okay. Stellar. Actually, that's really exciting. Okay, and now for damage math. 1 moment.
Also, I think you might want to spend one of your actions to move at some point. It looks like Grun wants to make things go boom.
Yes, so there are opportunity attacks to be aware of.
Yeah.
Um,
You don't move on my account.
we'll see if I get these things killed. Oh shoot. 23 damage.
23? Yeah, that finishes off the one that are in front of. Your hammer comes down on its head and just, it's like when you smash a pumpkin.
Marvelous. Okay. It's so helpful. How's the other one looking?
Other one you have not hit.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Which will be your last action.
Yeah. I don't think I can do this.
If you don't move, the fireball is gonna hit you too. Who's not gonna wait?
Oh wait,
No.
maybe I can. Can I oh shoot, I don't know how this works to be honest. Can I shove this thing? Do I have to attack to shove?
Does your weapon have the shove trait on it?
It does.
Okay. Then when you hit it, you can say like, "I would like to shove," and you can push it 5 feet back. It's just
Okay.
a thing you declare on your attack.
Okay. I wasn't sure if like I had to roll something when I do it. I don't know how this thing works. Okay, I'm going to attempt to hit it and hopefully shove it closer to Groon and away from me. That's like yeah, that's gonna hit. Gonna be a God, why am I keep getting like 8s and 3s, and those are like my weakness. Add 8s and 3s. 31. Does a 31 hit?
31 hits in is a crit.
Radical. Hold on. Ooh, I rolled good.
Nisa woke up and showed violence.
We know that's Teshka. Teshka woke up and chose violence. That's
She always
great.
does.
True.
Okay, so it's going to be 44 points of damage. I am going to shove them. I would also like to point out that 6 of the damage is positive damage. And last time some of it was positive. It wasn't just straight whatever the heck bludgeoning.
Do you want to shove them directly back 5 feet or like diagonally 5 feet?
In Groon's direction, towards Groon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said what was the total damage? Cool. You hear a crunch as you probably crunch like a support that's in the skeleton somewhere. And then that's your turn. And then it is Groon's
What
turn.
did the critical?
It made it stun one.
Oh, nice, cool.
Which which does affect it. Yep, because so it has one less action on its turn.
Did that work for you, Groon?
Not
no.
unless I want to hit Ileana. Or
Don't do this to her on her birthday.
Bye, Ilya.
Literally just because she has the hit points for it.
That's so
Yeah,
mean.
I'm
but
only at
true.
50 right now. I can take it.
Oh, it's not. No, it's not mean at all. You guys are the frontliners for a reason. You guys are thick and juicy. Ileana has the least amount, I think, out of everybody.
Witches have like the least HP. They only have a D6.
Yeah, you will probably kill her if you roll really well, and she doesn't. Like if it's like a reflex save.
no,
Or
I
hit
think
me. I don't
Just
mind.
heal
it
me
either.
later.
I
I
think
can
we'll
take
just
it.
have to heal you later. You can take it. Okay, then.
52.
Well,
I'm not even halfway down yet, so.
For the record, Groon, 3 of us can heal also. So like one of us will heal that woman. Just hit her.
So hearing Dumisa yell, "Heal me later, I can take it," Groon will cackle a little bit and go ahead and cast her fireball that she's been wanting to hit something with since she was a little baby goblin.
Dreams do come true.
Wow, that is impressive.
You get a +1 from me.
Yeah, so with the +1, that is 16 damage.
They both,
with
they
the
both regular failed. They both got like one got a 14, one got a 15. So
Oh, do I have to do a saving thing?
yeah,
Yes.
you gotta do a saving thing, but you'll be fine. It's only 15.
it's because they are scarecrows. They take extra damage from fire.
That was like
I got a
2-1.
24 reflex save.
And that one that Dumisa pushed away goes up in flames.
Very nice. And
Lit.
since I'm feeling pyromaniac-ish, I'll use my last action to fire toss at the last remaining one. I'm no longer frightened, and I don't get the +1 because this is at -1 because it's charisma instead of wisdom. Oh, actually, no, it's the same now.
Oh, yeah, right. Am I not frightened anymore? Because the one that frightened me is very dead.
Yes.
Oh, same. Right.
You're all-
Both mine are dead.
I'll use my hero point on that. I don't want to roll. There we go. Does a 28 hit? That's
28
better.
hits.
To be honest,
Yeah, so that's an additional 18 fire damage to the one that survived.
Dumisa, you take half.
Okay, cool.
Because it is, I believe 24 is a successful save, but it's not a crit save, so you only take half.
Yeah,
Okay.
so 8 with the +1.
Yeah, I can take that.
And then how much damage was to the
An
scarecrow?
additional 18.
With all of its extra, it counts as fire damage, so all its extra. You kill that one too.
Groon MVP.
Oh my god, is that all of them?
You did hear noises, but nothing is coming.
I don't like that. That implies they can climb.
I would like to say Marrow is looking at these, and they're not going to say anything or do anything, but they are thinking, should I try eating out of curiosity?
I mean, that-
I
that one-
smack.
The cooked ones are probably good.
they-
No,
they-
no, 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 no. I smack you. I fucking smack you.
Do we
Sure.
important question? Do we know for certain there's no one upstairs?
No.
You had never checked. You hadn't actually checked the upstairs.
I didn't know we had it upstairs.
There's a second floor. That's where all the rooms are, because this isn't it.
Okay. Okay. Don't eat those things. I kind of did a weird memory check on it. I just don't eat it. I don't trust it.
How did you know what I was thinking?
Because you picked it up, you dumbass.
You guys always say, Marrow, eat your vegetables, and the one time I consider it.
Marrow, these things are you a fucking cannibal?
This very much isn't cannibalism.
Oh, I hate to do to a lush.
Ah!
An absolute fiend you are.
I don't think
Okay, can we should we check out upstairs? Do we want to check out upstairs?
I'm gonna drop the
Yes.
pumpkin head and just go upstairs. I'm just like, I'm not thinking about this right now. I was curious.
Groon, is
Then
your
we-
alarm still active?
Yes.
Okay. Not that
8
that helps with
hours.
the windows, but
Because that fight took about 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
yep.
No, not
Not
even
2 hours.
That was like a couple of minutes.
Hey.
Because that was only like 3 rounds.
Come here. How are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
doing? How are you doing in terms of health?
I'm half as good as I could be.
Okay. I'm okay. Wait a minute. Do I have to touch you, or can I just?
Isn't Sue the?
Are we
So-
still in initiative? Because I can walk.
You're not an initiative.
Yeah, they'll just come here. Actually, wait a minute. I have a health kit. Can I just do that?
Yeah, if you want to do a medicine check or
I haven't done one in a while. What I have to do again? I have to roll medicine check.
Well, but that takes
does
10
take
minutes.
10
We should
minutes.
check
Oh
upstairs
shit! Yeah,
first.
no, yeah. We'll check upstairs first.
It's
I just
not an
want to.
instant.
Yeah, I just want to know in terms of
Hmm.
things I can about it.
I will go
Um,
ahead and slap a band-aid on Dumisa for 13.
Thanks.
How are you doing after that?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Do you want to hold onto a lesser? Just in case. You don't need to use it now, or do you?
I
Or would
can hold it, but I'm not too bad right now.
okay, if you're not too bad,
Well-
then you're fine.
And we got a couple other people hurt too. So before we go right upstairs, I'll do the 3 action.
I'll
so
head towards
everybody
the
can take
stairs while
19.
that's happening. Oh, okay. I'll take the healing.
Thank you for the healing, Groon.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now I'm very much good.
Yeah.
You know, same.
So you all head up the stairs, and at the top of the stairs, there's sort of this large window that looks out over just the main square, and it has been busted in. But you don't see anything in sight. There's a line of room, but you can't see anything. You don't hear any clicking noises.
Do any of the rooms look like they've been opened?
Yes, near the end of the hall, there's a that is opened. You do notice it's like one of the last ones, and you notice that everything in here was covered in dust, a very thick layer of dust. Like maybe this closed off for a while, and the door was destroyed. Give me a perception check.
It's natural 12.
Oh, could I also roll perception?
Oh wait, can I? I'm gonna use my sister and re-roll that.
Cool. Yeah, do it.
That's a natural 20. It's a 31.
Yep.
She's paying attention a lot more than me.
Way.
Me like, oh wow, look at the floor. Sister like, hey, look at that over there.
I rolled a 28 without using my sister.
Very much notice that this room looks like it hasn't been in service for a very long time. There's not a mattress or sheets or anything on a bed. But on the wood of the bed, there's strange dark stains.
Like blood?
Possibly, you're not sure. It's very, very old. And then also, you're searching underneath the bed. You pull out a small teddy bear.
That this area was very, very dusty, correct?
Yeah, it looks like this room has been closed off.
Something broke into this room,
And
presumably today. So
find-
where?
find one spot where it is no dust. It looks like a small box that was the small rectangular object.
Are there any footprints of any kind in the dust?
Yes, there are boot prints.
And they
Here
lead
don't have boots.
into the room, out of the room.
They come into the room, and they
Okay. Could I read Aura the teddy bear? Okay, cool. Okay, well, this is just a regular teddy bear, but
It's very old and it's missing an eye, and maybe like one of its arms is about to fall off.
The window
okay.
that was the broken window, was it broken from the inside or the outside?
The outside.
Okay, so thing is definitely something made the scarecrows, and I kind of did that memory thing that I do on you guys, except where I asked you guys for consent, I just kind of forced it on the scarecrow. There was definitely a man cloaked. I didn't see a face. I did see it looking at a giant thing with antlers, though, and I think it mumbled betrayal. Not in the vision. I heard it mumble betrayal before it fucking hit me.
I heard a name.
You're Lennox too?
No, it was like Salane.
Do you not remember the name?
No, I do not. Please help.
Is this in character, out of character? The name was Siora.
Siora. I knew it started with an S. I think it might be Tyre again.
Oh, definitely.
Asteria, can I see that teddy bear for a sec? DM, on a scale of 1 to 20, how soft is teddy bear?
It maybe was at one point, but it's been in here for a very long time, and it looks to have been very well loved before that.
I'm gonna hold on to it for now and see if I can reunite it with whoever owned it. If it's well loved. If they're still alive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm going to go back down. Or actually, there's a giant window there, you said. Can I see if there seem to be any more scarecrows out in the night?
Give me another perception check.
Only my sister's good at looking at things. That's a 2. So it's gonna be a 13.
You don't see any.
Okay, yeah, but could I please poke my head out the window to be like, what are you looking at? And then also look for scarecrows?
The stars are so nice tonight.
The stars are really nice, and you're like, oh, that's that constellation.
You look so beautiful in the starlight.
Me?
What? No, nothing.
Okay, sure. 23.
You don't see any scarecrows.
It looks like that is pretty clear. You want to go threaten the mayor? It's actually quite.
Yes, absolutely. Threaten the heck out of him.
We're gonna go downstairs and move some of that I don't know, what is it? Bunker barricade. That's a word.
I'm gonna make scarecrow noises as we do.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking hit you. I whack you on the arm, and it hurts this time because I got a little buff.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
So you eventually clear the debris and move down to the storm cellar.
Where's the mayor?
He is over with where people are being tended to and helping out as much as he can.
I will march over to him.
I will follow because I'm pretty sure Dubisa does not talk good.
He looks up from what he's doing. He's like, is everything all right?
You've had a break-in.
Pardon me?
Room upstairs.
He looks very confused.
Oh wait, who else is in? I just forgot. I'm sorry. I was used to the other small town.
He does not own this inn.
Never mind. Not the mayor. The innkeeper. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
If you ask for the innkeeper, Lennox is just the mayor, and as much of a mayor can be, he's a farmer. He's just kind of the one that's like kind of in charge.
Yeah, I meant the innkeeper.
Yeah,
I'm a dunce.
Round them up and be like, hey, okay, so whose name is Ziora or Siora?
Everyone looks between each other, and they're like, that was Arvid and Darby's kid.
And Lennox?
Lennox is the mayor.
Oh, okay. I've heard.
Okay.
Said Siora was Arvid and Darby's.
Was?
They were all. Lennox steps up and he's like, they were prospective farmers. They had some land here to check it out, and unfortunately, an accident happened.
And
their wagon went over the bridge into the lake. Something scared their horses.
Did they all pass the girl?
We never found any bodies, but yes, we all imagine they.
Okay. Did they stay in?
Very.
Did they stay in this inn?
Yes.
from upstairs, the locked one.
Yes. Fisk, the innkeeper, never wanted to rent the room out again. They said it was bad luck.
They leave any that in that room.
Not that I'm aware of. You'd have to I would say ask Fisk, but the scarecrows tracked him off 3 nights ago.
And did something scare their horse? Someone.
Honestly, no one knows. We don't have guards to investigate these kinds of things.
I want to inside check
Give me a perception.
them. Vibe check them.
Natural 20 again. That's going to be a 31 on if he's telling the truth.
That is only like a what do you call it, 26? Yeah, because my perception said yeah.
He seems truthful in what he is saying.
Does he seem like he's keeping anything? Like holding back?
I would say, like, yes, no. He's not like telling you everything he knows about Arvid and Darby, but it's because he's just telling you what he thinks is important.
Okay, we're going to need a lot more because these things were mentioning you, and they were also betrayal.
I help you out with that. I met them only in passing a few times. I had just moved here around that time.
You don't like live on their land or something, do you?
No, that land was split up between a number of other farmers. Yes, I own part of it. I bought it years later.
Are those farmers still here?
A few of us are. There's me. There's Inga and her wife. There's Duncan and his husband, and Cormac.
Okay, wait a minute. You lived here a couple years ago? How the fuck are you mayor?
No, I had just moved. I was a new farmer when they came to town. This was almost 10 years.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I was like, thank you. I was about to.
I have only recently, like in the last. It's been a very. It's not been a great term, I will say.
Do you know anything that has like giant?
He thinks, and he's like, there are stories of a being who lives in the woods, a powerful Fey being who was stuck here when the gods sealed the Feywilds. I believe some local legends call it a Bioak. I'm, yet again, not completely a local, so I don't know everything.
Okay, well, local.
The dwarf you said, just like, yeah. The dwarf you saw earlier perks her head up. Yeah.
Could you tell me more about your? Is it Biowak? Biowak?
Yes, a Bioak.
Yes.
It's honestly, it is folklore. We don't know too much because it kind of made its home in the woods, and there's this old ruined, like, I guess it was a temple. I think it was a temple to Rin before it became, before they were like, no worshiping him anymore. It's out there, and I believe all the legends say that the Bioak lives in that temple.
I like rub my temples. I rub the fuck out of them actually, and just go, okay. You wouldn't happen to fancy a cultist or two here?
She looks confused and be like, huh?
I don't know, like you got like okay, if I really think about the thing that I saw, the memory that I saw, could I make anything out of the guy in the cloak? Like, I don't know.
It was just a figure in a cloak.
It was a figure in a cloak. Okay, is there a fucking color of the cloak? Can I not?
It was black.
Okay, thank God. No goddamn crown imagery.
No?
Shit. Okay, okay. Never mind. The most of my questions are shot if I have no idea. Even pinpoint an ancestry. So
they were. You could tell they were not gnome, halfling, dwarf. They were like normal human sized.
Well, do you think it would be a good idea to try and check things out during the...
Lennox will just be like, yeah, that might actually be your best bet. If you want, you can. Cormac, both of them know the forest pretty well.
Any reason not
Very
to go
appreciated, thank you. Also, this is a bit less pressing, and it's very unpressing, but I'm gonna hold up the teddy bear and be like, do you know who owns this?
my goodness, Marrow. We do not two and do together.
That's the
and Lennox just goes, I believe that was Siora's. Yes, can you hear me?
Yes?
Oh
Tick?
no, it's
Hello, Tick.
Hi,
Welcome back.
I asked the question and heard nothing at all for
Yes.
10 seconds, and I was like, ah!
Linux says the teddy bear was Siora's. She was very attached to the thing, carrying it around with her. Where did you find it?
It was in one of the rooms in the inn.
Oh,
Under the bed.
okay. Yes, that was the room they stayed in.
Is there any sort of burial ground?
We, as I said before, never found the body. There are markers at the church. There isn't anything.
That's okay. Right now I think we should solve this pressing issue before I get to anything else. So I'm gonna look at the group and be like, would you guys want to check out this person in the woods tomorrow?
Is there a terrible to wait?
It is nighttime, and I'm not sure. Like,
You can
Looking at all the
rest, get back
zombies.
all your spells.
yeah, and looking at all the
Mhm.
zombies, it looks like this person is more active at night.
Probably easier to find, but
And Lennox says, yes, if you want, I can have the Harvest Guard take over and keep watch for the rest of the night. There's usually not more than one wave. You can all get some rest, and in the morning we can see about food, and I can put you in touch with Inga or Cormac, and they can take you to the
That would be appreciated. Thank you. I don't mind staying up to help a little bit with the water.
Yes, I mean, I'm sure that the Harvest Guard would appreciate that, but we can figure that out. And as you all figure out what you're doing, who is, who is taking washes and all of that stuff, we will probably end there tonight, and we'll come back and figure this out next week.
cool.
I was like, there was a good to fair chance this was going to spread into 2. I was also kind of trying to make it spread into 2 weeks for Trula's sake.
I can't believe I have
Just in case
possession.
Trula had anything else she wanted to do on the road.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been absolutely hilarious if we just went, that's not our problem.
No, we're all too nice. There's no way in hell.
Yeah. So yes, thank you for joining us. Hope you've had fun on this more. This was the one I was a bit excited.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited to see what's going on.
I'm very proud of myself for doing that clicking noise once, and then I was like, oh no, that's my throat.
It was a wonderful clicking noise. You can just like take that clicking noise and insert it into different spots of the podcast, so it just keeps going. You only need to do it once.
Do it. I know how to do it for a while where it doesn't hurt. It requires an enormous amount of water.
Oh yeah, no, I have drank a bottle and a half of water since the combat started. But yes, my brain was like, I should say something, but
Eat your vegetables before they eat you.
yeah, the vegetables tried to eat you this week.
Oh no.
And we'll be back next week with Trula. We'll have the gang all together, and no, it's gonna be great. It's like, do I have anything to say sponsor wise? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think right now. We got to eat our vegetables out of the way. Have a good week. And also say happy birthday to Trula.
Happy birthday, Trula, even if it's late. But yes, we'll see everybody next time.
Have a good night.
Fuck you, Craig. Craig's
Craig's
not
not
here.
here.
Craig.
He's not here, but he deserves to hear it.
The remnants of the fear and rage of the last war still stalk the world, waiting to tear humanity to shreds. Noble demons lurk at the world's margins, sure of their power and heedless of the lives they crush. Enormous automatic siege weapons lie sleeping under the placid fields of a melted world, ready to spring to life and programmed to kill.
But don't worry, we're here with you.
Welcome to Sword of Symphonies.
Join Cobb, Tissa, and Penelope as they navigate the dangerous world of Imelta, discover the secrets of its past, and most importantly, look out for each other.
I'm Kat, your host, your king, and the game designer behind this actual playtest campaign, and I'm thrilled to meet you.
I'm Kathleen, producer, composer, and the one who puts the show together. Join us every week at peachgardengames.com to hear the fruits of
My game design.
and my sound design. Sword of Symphonies.
Together, we can survive.
Watch out. The gap in the door. It's a separate reality. The only me is me. Are you sure the only you is you? Animam Aguirre is a City of Mist actual play podcast following a group of teenagers
as they enroll at a small university in the Pacific Northwest. They each have a part to play to fight back the darkness over Blackwall. Follow us on Twitter at Animamagiri and get ready to face your fears this April.
Be gay. Roll dice.
An LGBTQIA actual play podcast network.